The Voice 17104.com. This is Zanetta Wingfield, and you're listening to The Voice 17104.com. The Voice 17104.com.
Good afternoon, my friends and neighbors and associates. Happy New Year to you. I hope we had a wonderful New Year's Eve. Oh, first of all, we had a very Merry Christmas. That's New Year's Eve on into New Year's Day. It is now January 4th. This month is moving along quickly. Sure. New year, new challenges. This is going to be a very interesting year, folks, especially politically. You elect the president this year. And that all in itself, along with the many other political offices, will require you to do some research, thinking on how we elect candidates who are going to preserve our democracy. Because believe it or not, democracy is on the ballot. How you see things in the political system that we have now is on the ballot. How we wish to preserve the Constitution of the United States is on the ballot. Because the wrong people in the wrong positions, and you got a glimpse of that with these mega nuts in Congress and in these various states. They're still touting the fact that this demented man won the election in 2020, caused a political insurrection to overthrow the Constitution of the United States. That means they try to overthrow the country. Yes, sir. Make no mistake about this. They're not heroes. They're not what they call themselves. We were fighting for our country. We're fighting for a constitution that you violated immensely. Yes. Fighting for what country? We weren't fighting for America. You know what they call that? Treason. You think you could have pulled that stunt in Russia? You think you could have pulled that stunt in China? Here's Hong Kong. If you thought you could pull it in China, let's go to the part of China that they call Hong Kong and see what mainland China did there. You think you could have went on the Capitol steps in North Korea and pulled that stunt? Oh, you lucky you was in America. That's how you survived. Because in a nationalist country, in a country that has a dictator, but you keep trying to get here in America, you don't even know what you're asking for. Because you've never lived under that kind of government. But that stunt you pulled on January 6th, 2021, in any one of them countries, you would have never survived it. Never. They wasn't going to permit that. And when they called up some reserves, our police officers here at the Capitol and the Metro Washington was still trying to hold you off to protect the Senate and the legislative body from your madness. But yet you kept on coming, assaulting them and hitting them in the head with canes and shocking them with cattle prods, and to a reason, the result of that was the death of 5 police officers.
Wow.
And only one of the insurrectionists. And you thought that was okay. And your maniac leader, Donald Trump, he thought it was okay too.
Wow.
He said he's going to pardon the insurrectionists. They're heroes. He said, we need to jail the cops. Jail the police.
Wow.
Okay. On your treasonous activity, well, let me tell you what would have happened in one of them aforementioned countries. They'd have killed you dead. You know it, and I know it. What they'd have needed after they was done is a bunch of body bags.
Wow. Sure.
See, they don't have a constitution. They're the Constitution. See, Vladimir, Putin, Kim Il-sung. You know what I mean? These guys like that. See, they don't have no Supreme Court. They're the Supreme Court. Okay. Whether Trump can run for election or not, we want it in the hands of the Supreme Court had any sense. They would make sure he was disqualified under the 14th Amendment. Article 3, done. You want to rid yourself of Donald? Then rid yourself of it. Because believe me, you allow him to do it, and by hook or crook, which I do not believe is ever again going to be president of this country, but by hook or crook and lightning shot, and he is, well, you just sealed your tomb, Supreme Court. Because he's getting rid of you. What do you need you for? Dictatorship had no Supreme Court to do what? When he think he had already said it, didn't he? You know, more than the generals. When Hillary told him, no, you don't, Donald. Hillary couldn't throw him back in 2016. He believes this madness. He has believed this his entire life. He probably used to have dreams when he was a child of ruling the world. His favorite cartoon character was Simon Bar Sinister from Underdog. You remember Simon? That was an old enough. Simon Bar Sinister. I, Simon Bar Sinister, shall rule the world. That's Donald Trump.
Wow.
He saw Simon, he said, hey. You've been doing it ever since. Again, we were foolish enough to elect him president of the United States. What a dreadful 4 years. And he did his best in 4 years to disrupt not just the United States, the world.
Sure.
And now you're going to give him another bite at the apple. What do you think will happen there? He'll return to the White House with a vengeance. And nothing worse in this world is a small-minded man or woman in a position of power, especially coupled with vengeance. Everybody gonna pay for that. They did this to me. I can hear him. I can't wait. Simon Bar Sinister. And it's really no joking matter. New year, new challenges. The challenge we have is to preserve our democracy. I don't care if you red, white, blue, green, or yellow. What walk of life in America you come from. With all our ups and downs, with all our faults, with all our failures or achievements. I tell you what, this country is still the best country on the face of this earth. You better believe it. Where else can you go, Americans, and get away with half you done got away with? Nowhere. No, think about that. You want to turn it back in the hands of the MAGA nuts, all them demented, deprived, mentally deprived people. And they dumb as dirt. All you had to do is listen to them. Just listen to them. Look at the interviews. And there's thousands of them on YouTube. Get on there and watch them. One of them so stupid, he accused Barack Obama with 9/11. All I could do was sit back here and watch that. I said, this man is down. And the guy interviewing him, I don't think he's works for one of the stations. He's one of these freelancers, reporters that report on the megas and how stupid they are. What did you say? Barack Obama? Yeah. Out there golfing all the time. Now who golfs anymore than Donald? But Barack Obama wasn't in the office on 9/11 and well, I was on the floor laughing. Barack Obama wasn't even the president. George Bush was. He was a guy that's so out of touch, but he loved Donald Trump. That's why Donald Trump said in one of his speeches, I love the uneducated. I bet he do. Those that don't read anything, don't research nothing, don't even watch the news. Oh, they know it. Donald Trump. And contrary to popular belief, they ain't all white. You got some people of other races and other creeds and other colors. Donald Trump. I'm going, wow. Now, that's amazing. What do you think he's gonna do to you? I know he's gonna do to them, but they don't know it. What do you think he's gonna do to you and me? I have nothing for you and me at all. Your daddy didn't, your granddaddy didn't. I just look at him. I know how to distance myself from that foolishness. But they pushing, pushing, and pushing the lower boards. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Math Gatz, and all of them. Jim Jordan, all of them foolish individuals. Mm-hmm. Marjorie Taylor Greene and her crazies now we push for the severance of the states. We need to have red states over here, blue states over there. What, you trying to start a civil war? Again, history repeating itself. Now, that's unfortunate. But they rather take this country backwards than forwards. But they know they can't do that with a present day democracy in place. They have to change the system of government. They don't even realize what they're asking for. Because it's just not going to only affect us. The systems of government affect everyone. You think you're going to be blessed and highly favored under a new system of government? That's not how dictatorships work. Look when Hassan Hussein was in charge of Iraq. That's before the Americans got there, didn't they? The same people living good with the Hussein family. People were disgruntled, upset, distraught. Why? If dictatorships work. And how were they economically? I suggest not too good. But the Husseins was living just fine. They had castles here and there. They had money all over the place. Americans went into one castle, they got maybe $650 million in there. Why would you have that in your house? Why in the world would you have that in your house? See, this is the kind of thing Donald wants. He doesn't want any rules or regulations, policies or procedures. He wants to rule it all. We cannot let that happen. Because that means the end of this democracy. Remember, folks, democracy is on the ballot. The challenge this year, this brand new year, 2024, is to preserve our democracy. We'll work out whatever little problems or little kinks in the system that we have under the Constitution of the United States, intact, in place. And there'll be people like you People like I that will preserve it for us, for our children, yes, for our grandchildren. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it. Come on back at Rick's Place. We're going to have a good time this year.
Bye-bye.